Alright guys, it turns out we actually have more Dragon Ball Super spoilers for episode 115 through 119. The last spoiler video I did was actually the second batch of spoilers, so this one actually has some other critical pieces of information that are really important, and let's go over those. So really the only difference for episode 115 is that it says each universe who saw the fusion happen begins to wonder if they too can retort to using potara themselves and lay down their strategies accordingly. So this is something that everybody's been wondering about. Can the other universes also fuse? Like, could we see a Vegito or other characters in other universes all get a potara fusion, and all of a sudden the entire Tournament of Power is a war of fusions? It looks like we're going to get some explanation here, so it doesn't sound like from the rest of the spoilers that that's actually going to happen. Maybe the Great Priest or Zeno comes in and is like, oh, I don't like fusion or something like that, and no more of it's allowed. So I don't think that we're going to get anything more there, but at least we're going to get an explanation to why it's even allowed, I'm assuming, and why the other universes will not go into fusion. Maybe it's as simple as that Caulifla and Kale had the potara in their pockets when they entered the tournament, and you're just not allowed to throw your potara from outside the ring into the ring. It could be something as simple as that. Okay, so episode 116 basically is just telling us that due to his fight to the limit with Kefla, Goku uses Ultra Instinct. We knew that. This state which even the gods cannot easily attain. To answer that, Kefla powers up as well. Kefla, sorry. So we know that Kefla has basically unlimited potential from what the text, from the translations that we got in episode 114. She's like, even Goku said her power seems limitless. So she could be going up to Super Saiyan 3. It's a very easy possibility. Hopefully she does not go God form, but she could just be raising her ki even more as Super Saiyan 2. I think she's probably going to go Super Saiyan 3, and I think that Goku's probably going to win. This doesn't show an answer to who is the victor of this fight. Presumably that would be Goku. But in the next episode, 117, let's read that. Ribrianne and others of Universe 2 rush in to attack Goku, who activated Ultra Instinct and ran out of energy as a result. He ran out of energy as a result. So that doesn't mean that Goku is going to beat Kefla as Ultra Instinct. He could. But it sounds like he's going to go into Ultra Instinct, and then he's going to run out of energy. He's going to be completely exhausted again. So he may beat her. He may knock them off. And if he does, then he's going to be completely exhausted and probably like pass out or be close to it at that point. It looks like Goku would be taken out from attacks of Ribrianne and her teammates, but then Androids 17 and 18 come to help. So we knew from the other spoilers that it was going to be the androids versus Universe 2. This gave us a little bit more of a description, and it looks like the androids will be protecting Goku as he's pretty much completely exhausted and out of energy. With only like 20 minutes left in the Tournament of Power, or maybe less by this point, I don't see how Goku's going to be able to fully recover to fight Jiren again. He may not ever be able to fully recover, but he will probably go Ultra Instinct a third time to fight Jiren near the end of the Tournament of Power. I hope. But that's kind of crazy that he's going into this form 3 times in the tournament. And then, episode 18, the tragedy closes in on the vanishing universe. I'm starting to believe more and more that this is Universe 2, but again, it could be Universe 6. But I think because the previous episode is Android 17 and 18 taking on Ribrianne and the others Universe 2, they're probably going to be the ones to go. I think 17 and 18 are going to, knock off all of the members of Universe 2, probably 118. They'll finish them off. But we also know there's going to be a sacrifice from Universe 7, so I think that one of the androids is going to go in order to do so. Probably Android 18, I'm guessing. The biggest piece of information here that's really fascinating to me is that Goku's going to go Ultra Instinct again, and then he's going to pass out. Or at least he's going to be completely exhausted. And I don't see that how he can regain his power. So the first time he regained his powers because Frieza gave him a lot of energy. So maybe the other fighters from Universe 7 all pitch in and give Goku a bunch of ki back. And if he gets that much energy back from his whole team, then he could definitely go back in Ultra Instinct and fight Jiren. Everybody, with the exception of Vegeta, all understands that Goku is the only way to beat Jiren. Even Frieza knows that Goku is the only way to beat Jiren and gave Goku energy so that he could do so later down the road. I mean, if you think about this, Goku has had 2 incredibly exhausting fights, like full all-out fights, within the last like 5 minutes. And I mean, in my opinion, even if he does gain his ki back through other people giving him energy and stuff, he's still got to have like a lot of injuries and just be fatigued and everything like that. Whereas Jiren is just sitting there meditating, just being calm and like collecting himself. So I don't know. I mean, they're going to pull something out. Goku definitely has to fight Jiren again in the future. I mean, no doubt about it. This tournament has got to end with Goku Ultra Instinct beating Jiren somehow. However, I have the feeling that over the next few episodes, this is really going to be like, after Goku's whole thing is done here within the next like 2 episodes, he's going to be like down for the count for I think like the next like 10 episodes or so. I think they're going to take this opportunity to like really clear out all of these other fighters, all of these other universes that don't really matter, like Universe 2, Universe 3, 4. The only universes that really matter are Universe 7, 6, 7, and 11. And those really should be the last 3. I think Universe 6 will be the 3rd to last to go. And then obviously it's going to be Goku and Jiren in the end. However, I mean, if Kefla gets knocked out by Goku's Ultra Instinct, which is very possible that he shoots her with a point-blank Kamehameha and knocks her off like right there, then only the Namekians are left, and Gohan and Piccolo should win that fight. I mean, there's no way those guys should be able to knock out Gohan and Piccolo. So it's very possible that Universe 6 gets knocked out a lot earlier than expected. Guys, if you don't know what this video is, it's from Dragon Ball Heroes. This is not the actual fight of Goku versus Jiren, but it's really cool. You get to see a couple extra frames of Goku's Ultra Instinct with his shirt torn off, which is what the promo first showed of Goku with the words, "The work of God ends here." However, these Dragon Ball Hero games, like these trailers usually come out way earlier than the actual show catches up to, and they're not always exactly what's going to happen. In fact, there's always like some major differences. And the last Dragon Ball Hero game, we saw Goku with his clothes on and Golden Frieza versus Jiren as the last 3 fighters of the tournament, which could actually be possible, but Goku wasn't an Ultra Instinct there. The form wasn't revealed yet. So take this footage with a grain of salt, because this might not happen, but it's still really cool to look at. I mean, Goku looks freaking awesome here. You know, these spoilers say that Goku runs out of energy as a result of turning into Ultra Instinct, but the last spoilers I just covered said that he goes Ultra Instinct and blasts Kefla with a point-blank Kamehameha. I think those spoilers are to be much more likely than him just turning into Ultra Instinct and then just like passing out or just running out of energy. So I think he's just going to have a very quick fight just to show the power of Ultra Instinct. He's going to transform into it against Kefla. He's going to hit her with a point-blank Kamehameha, either defuse her from that hit or knock her out of the ring completely, and then he's going to be completely out of energy. So I think it's just going to be a very brief, maybe 15 minutes of footage fight between Ultra Instinct Goku and Kefla. But regardless, I'm still super excited to see it. So they have this recurring theme here with Ultra Instinct and with Jiren, is that they keep setting these benchmarks to show that Ultra Instinct is super powerful. So what I mean by that is they showed us that Kaioken times 20, which we've seen times 10 plenty of times throughout Dragon Ball Super. We've seen that even times 20 was nothing to Jiren, but Ultra Instinct could actually hit him, right? Now we've just spent the last few episodes with Goku and now versus Kefla, and basically they're showing us that even Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken again is nothing, but Ultra Instinct is a huge step up. So they're doing that. The story writers and everything are like setting it up this way so that they can really show the power increase from Ultra Instinct. What they're trying to do in this Tournament of Power with Ultra Instinct to show that this new form out of Goku is superior in every single way to every other form we've ever seen, and just show that the power from Ultra Instinct is unlike anything we've ever seen. And the way they're doing that is by showing Goku fight in his previous forms and losing, like basically not being able to do much, or at least showing us the power from those other forms against a super powerful enemy and losing, and then he goes into Ultra Instinct and he either wins or he has a really good fight, and it gives him this big power boost, which Typically in Dragon Ball, what they do to show a big power boost or someone being way stronger is that when you punch them, they don't even move, right? We saw that in Dragon Ball Z a lot. We saw that as Goku punched Jiren in Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, and it didn't even really move him at all, right? But with Ultra Instinct, it's not only about power, even though these spoilers say that he gains a massive ki increase. Ultra Instinct is more about fighting with your instincts and mastery of self-movement. So it's not just about raw power like every Super Saiyan form we've ever seen is. This Ultra Instinct is something completely different, and they're trying to show that not by just brute power, but by fighting skills and tactics and movements and stuff overall, which is kind of neat. I love that they're incorporating that whole element to this new form out of Goku. It's something new and refreshing. I think that's part of the reason that everybody likes it so much. It's also not just a recolor of the Super Saiyan hair again. So that's all I got for these spoilers, guys. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Lots and lots of spoilers coming out, and there's going to be a lot to discuss later on this week as well. So I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a wonderful night. Peace.